Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Custom Spray Mods. Now in this video, I've got something from the Forester and I'm going to paint it. Check it out. Got one of these. I'm going to paint it. So I bought this from Pro Speed Racing. It's an NVIDIA high performance exhaust to fit my 2016 Forester. I'm just going to unpack it, see what it looks like, and then start painting it. So here is some techno music to listen to till I get that done. So that is going to replace my current system, which is pretty boring. So I need to spray some primer. Before I do that, I need to sand it. I'm using fine sanding sponges and I'm going to sand this part so that my primer will stick. Now they're all sanded and clean, I'm going to mask up all the parts I don't want paint to get onto. Then I'll be ready to start spraying. Now I'm going to spray 2K etch primer, and that is going to etch to the surface of the metal. Anytime you want to paint metal, you need to use etch primer. So I'm going to spray one coat of that and I'll be ready for my colour. Now I'm going to spray a red base coat. This is a 2K base coat, so it is quite heat resistant. It'll definitely hold up on these exhaust tips. I'm going to spray about 3 coats, waiting 10 minutes between coats. So the product I'm using comes as a powder. It needs to be mixed into a thinner. Once I've mixed it into the paint thinner, I need to put a binder. In this case, I'm going to use a 2K base coat as a binder. This is going to allow me to spray it over the red, and when it gets over 30 degrees Celsius, it's going to turn clear and expose the red, which is going to look mad on these exhaust pipes. Now to get full coverage of this heat sensitive paint, you need to spray about 4 to 5 coats. Make sure you wait 10 minutes between coats, but keep spraying until that base colour is completely covered. Now that the base coats have all been sprayed and dry, I'm going to spray some clear over the top to protect it. I'm using 2K clear. I've mixed it all up with hardener and a little bit of thinners. I'm going to put it in my spray gun and spray about 3 coats over the parts. After about an hour and a half, the clear coat is all dry and I can start unmasking it. And as you can see now, even though I sprayed the red, they look like a gloss black. Now that they're fully dry, I can start installing them onto the car. Okay, so all I need to do is unbolt those 2 bolts that connect to the dump pipe section. I also need to unhook all the rubbers that hold the rear of the exhaust onto the car. Once I've done that, I can get rid of the old system. Here you can see the stock exhaust compared to the aftermarket NVIDIA, and the stock one looks pretty thin compared to the larger NVIDIA exhaust. Now I'm going to install the system, starting with one side, then hooking up the other side till it's all secured properly. there you go, I got a new exhaust system for the Forester, got the Nvidia, and it was chrome, so I sanded it down, sprayed etch primer, then I sprayed red, and then I sprayed the heat sensitive paint on top of that, and that is black, and when it gets over 30 degrees C, it turns clear, and that exposes whatever's underneath. In this case, I painted it red. So yeah, at the moment it's cold, it's cool, so it looks black. Then after about 5 minutes of driving, it starts to turn red, and I love the way it starts to turn red from the tip of the exhaust back to the base, and it just looks like it's heating up. It's just something cool. So yeah, I thought I'd give it a go on the exhaust, and yeah, pretty happy with it. Now the downside to this paint is it will break down when it gets exposed to UV light. So that black is eventually going to turn clear. Probably give it about 6 months. Yeah, and I'm going to have to probably do something, repaint it again because it's going to look funny. So I'll just, I can always strip off the paint and clear coat it, and I'll get my chrome back. So yeah, just something different, and I think it looks pretty cool on the car. So if you want to buy this paint, then check out a website called Paint with Pearl. It's an American website, and they will post anywhere in the world. All you have to do is put the powder into a binder, a clear base coat, thin it out and spray it, and it'll give you your heat sensitive paint. Also, make sure if you haven't subscribed, you hit the subscribe button, click the little bell so you get a notification when a new video comes out. Make sure you like my Instagram and Facebook pages because I love the comments, and I'm just happy you guys are watching. Until next time, that's Custom Spray Mods.